Welcome to the Bigfoot update for the week of Monday, June 9th, 2014. This week has some ups in it, some downs in it, a surprise ending you won't want to miss, so let's take a look at it, shall we? First up this week is the release of the long-awaited movie, Willow Creek, written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. The hour-and-a-half movie takes you on a journey of a man and his girlfriend reenacting the steps of the Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot film. They meet unhappy people along the way, and before long, well, go watch the movie. Pretty decent watch for the found footage genre. I'm not really a big fan of the Blair Witchy type movies, but this one wasn't so bad. In fact, it was down quite fun at times. If you're rooting for the Bigfoot, that is. You can check it out for yourself on Netflix and other media sources. Next up, as we reported last week, the Tiny Top Circus had claimed that they had captured a Bigfoot and were going to release it and unveil it in New York on June 8th. As a matter of my word, I tracked down the pictures and the story via the Huffington Post Weird News section, and sure enough, we've been had once again. The sideshow type circus presented their cute little fella and worked it in for the first and last showing, most likely before they released the fabric foot back into the trunk for another decade. Let's hope it was worth the cost of the costume. You can check that out at HuffingtonPost.com. Now, here we have an interesting opportunity from Stacy Brown Jr., the winner of Spike TV's Bigfoot Bounty, and the Sasquatch Hunters. They're looking for new recruits. Do you think you have what it takes to hang with the wild man and get the answers that are the question of Bigfoot and the skunk ape? Check out the YouTube channel at thesasquatchhunters.com. Well, here's a young scratcher, and he's got his head on right. River Gibbs posted up this video via Facebook groups, and well, I must say I agree with this young man's points on many of his cases. 31 minutes you'll learn from. It's worth a watch for sure. You can find his channel via YouTube and River Gibbs. And it happens from time to time. The old videos pop back up, and just today a still from this one reared its ugly head once again, and many had forgotten where it came from. It was a Sundance Film Festival entrance called Sasquatch Birth Journal 2, and it was released in 2011 after the festival. Nothing believable in the video outside of someone creating their art, I guess. Check it out for the entertainment value, if you will. You can find it via YouTube by searching for the Sundance Film Festival. Next up is a very good interview with the creator of the Bigfoot Times newsletter, Daniel Perez, via Undebunking Bigfoot. Daniel Perez founded the Center for Bigfoot Studies and started the popular Bigfoot Times newsletter, which he both edits and publishes. The newsletter is well known among Bigfoot investigators for its hard-hitting and sometimes controversial critiques of the most prominent Bigfoot researchers and their work. Perez is considered by many to be an authority regarding the circumstances regarding the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film. So check it out at undebunkingBigfoot.blogspot.com. What makes us human? Cliff Rackman posted this one up the other day, and well, it's a great article to read. What separates humans from other animals, including our closest relatives? Is it one of those big questions predominantly posed by the Evo-curious public? Well, until recently, most people seldom give it much thought, mostly because the answers tend to get hung up with one trait or another differs from our closest greatest ape relatives. Is it our upright stance? The shape of our toes? The size of our brains? Well, check it out, the article at the Huffington Post Science section to find out. Now, here's another great cause to get behind. The Bigfooters of southern Kentucky are raising funds to pick up a permit and buy some equipment to try and capture evidence of Bigfoot in the Mammoth Cave National Park. For just $15, you get a BSK t-shirt and knowledge that you're helping out a very worthy cause. You can check out the campaign on booster.com or see the link in our description. Now, don't miss this week's The Fortieth Slip episode 38. What the bloop did I just watch episode? In this episode, Kristen and the fellas review Willow Creek. Spoiler alert! They also look at a UFO over Wales, a woman slapped sister-in-law with a catfish, and Rat Girl, Ghostbusters' 30th anniversary. This webcast is uncensored for your pleasure at youtube.com/The Fortieth Slip. Well, here's that special announcement in case you missed it over the weekend. Sunday night, the Squatchers Lounge was proud to release the first in a line of Bigfoot Campfire Stories. Join me as I share many of the stories I've collected over the years. This week's story is Swinging in the Breeze. Find out what happened when this man finds himself face to face with a hairy giant of the woods outside of Virginia. And finally, tonight, you won't want to miss this week's podcast. Join David Batdorf and I as we take a look at who was Grover Krantz and the discovery of Gigantopithecus, who many feel that he may be the link to our modern-day Sasquatch. That's Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. UK time, right here on youtube.com/SLoungePodcast. Thanks for watching the Fringe News Bigfoot Update, Season 2, Episode 24. I'm Reverend Jeff, and may the Squatch be with you.